Hey everyone, I'll present you a quick overview of the Open BIM collaboration workflows with BIM Track. But first, let's sum up what BIM Track has to offer. BIM Track improves the virtual model coordination workflow by providing a platform to identify, share, and manage any problem, issue, interference in or in between models that could be raised during quality control. The key features of BIM Track are the following. It centralizes the coordination communications, synchronize data directly in a cloud database so the information is always up to date, accessible from the web browser, in context with different add-ins, filter, create reports, comment, attach document, review historical evolution of the data. All of this in a friendly user interface. With BIM Track, if you don't use one of our add-ins available for different software, you can import issues in OpenBIM BCF file format and manage it in BIM Track. You want to bring in stakeholders that are not BIM savvy? They now have access to an online 3D viewer fueled by Industry Foundation Class's IFC file format, in which you can also create, modify, and locate issues in a single click. The BIM Track web interface is the command post for project managers to keep track of the model coordination evolution and access the valuable insights via the data available through the many different attributes assigned to issues. This wouldn't be possible with team access management and rights. To push the limit even further, it's possible to update any file, any type of file to support discussions around the issue. The metrics give the management a clear view of the model coordination evolution and can act accordingly to better control project risks. Alright, that being said, what is the typical model coordination workflow without BIM Track or OpenBIM standards? First, BIM modelers are creating virtual models using different software. They provide the model to different stakeholders, such as BIM managers and coordinators. To achieve their work, they also use their favorite software. The BIM manager and BIM coordinators are merging the models. They inspect the models for quality assurance, execute clash analysis, and verify information. They compile the comments in the report and share the report with other stakeholders. That report looks like an Excel spreadsheet where the location of issues are described and all data is input manually. This labor-intensive report is shared to the different stakeholders by email or saved on a server for them to read, annotate, and share the report. Now they share it with their BIM modelers to correct the model using their authoring software. They also have to find the location of the issue in the models to correct the problem. Finally, the modelers are returning the models to the data sharing environment with lack of information on issues. They have to annotate the report if they want to communicate back the action they did. Because different versions of the same information can coexist in different mailboxes and locations, it's obvious that information might be lost or produced twice in this process and lead to late schedule or cost overrun. What happens in an open BIM workflow? Modelers work in different software, as we said, depending on what feature they look for and type of models they have to do. BIM managers and BIM coordinators, on the other hand, use different software for their execution. To ensure full interoperability, Building Smart International created the Industry Foundation Classes format. This 3D model format allows BIM teams to use different software from different manufacturers and work in a collaborative environment. Once the quality control is done, BIM coordinators can export their comments in BIM collaboration format, another Building Smart format, allowing the comments to be accessible in the native modeling tools. The BCF contains information such as creation date, snapshot of image, comments, but most importantly, the location, the view the user had when the comment was created. This feature helps to retrieve the location of the issue in a single click in the authoring software, saving modelers a lot of time. This is an example how you can export a BCF from Solibri in BIM Track. First, select the gear icon on the right and import. You can browse for the BCF or just drag and drop it. In the process, BIM Track will populate the information but missing information can be completed at import. Once it's done, you can access the issue and verify the information that was important, and also access our online 3D viewer to review the problem in 3D. So let's sum up the BCF workflow. The BIM manager and BIM coordinators are doing their validation. BIM modelers are correcting the issue. The other stakeholders have access to the model, and they also have a role to play in model quality control process. They can access the information via the web interface. BIM manager can import their BCF to BIM Track. The owner, the architects, engineers, contractors can also import their BCF in BIM Track. The BIM modelers can export the BCS file from BIM Track and access the comments in their own software, and then import corrected BCF back in BIM Track, or modify the information directly in the web interface. This allows the access for different stakeholders. Thanks for your time. Visit us on bimtrack.co or read our blog posts, follow us on LinkedIn and Twitter, or write to us directly at info@bimtrack.co. You want to know more? Watch our videos on our YouTube channel, where you can learn a lot at your own pace and when you want. BIM Track, better coordination, better buildings.